This is going to be a general overview of the kettlebell swing. And the kettlebell swing is important because it's a dynamic movement and it's one that we really prioritize at the hip hinge. So the simple movement, you want to think about keeping the chest upright, feet just outside the shoulder width. You're going to sit the hips back, push forward, and the weight's going to go forward and back. The big thing is you want to focus on, unless you're in CrossFit, there's no need to go overhead. Anything above eye level is using your shoulders, and this is going to be a hip dominant movement. Two things to focus on are when you extend the hips, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. A lot of people keep the hips and you get stuck here. You're driving the hips through. The power comes from the hips on this. So when you go to swing, the power is there and the weight is just swinging. Last tip you want to think about is instead of just letting the weight swing up and then float back down to get to a zero velocity, what you can do is actively pull the weight down. One thing that's great if you have a super friend or a trainer is they can push the weight back down, or you can attach a band around it. But if you're by yourself, you can simply swing up, and as it gets to the top, instead of letting it float back down, you pull it back down. And that way, you are increasing the speed and the load as you get to those hips. So overview, core tight, back flat, chest up, sit the hips. You should not be squatting. It's not a lot of knee bend. Don't let it pull you underneath. Chest up, you want to be able to see what's on your shirt. Lots of power from the hips, over and over. Keep it dynamic, keep it fast, keep it powerful.